Okay, so this is how you overlay a grid over your image for your painting and design concepts. So I created this grid, it's 12 by 9 in Illustrator, and then I saved it as a transparent PNG. So I'll send you this file. What you're going to do is have your image that you're going to use, and what this image, you have to crop it down to size so it's the same size as the grid. So I'm going to go to the crop tool. I'm going to go to width times height, and this is going to be 6 by 4.5 because those are 1/2 inch grid marks on my grid. So that will keep it the right proportion. So I want to do 6 by 4.5 because my grid is 12 by 9. So we're doing 1/2 inch grid squares on this. And I put a 300 pixels per square inch to make sure it's in width times height. So I'm just going to click on that or hit the check mark up here. I'm going to go over, we're going to close this guy out. Go back to the grid. So I've opened both in Photoshop. Now, in order to copy and paste this over top of your photo, what you have to do is select it first. So I can go here to this selection tool and just grab the whole thing. Control A will also select it. Now I'm going to copy, Control C, or you can go up to Edit and Copy. And then you're going to go to the painting and Control V, and it pastes it right over top of your image. If there's areas that you can't see very well, let's see, if I open my layers, I can see the grid is on top of the photo. You can play with these blending modes and see, sometimes it'll make them disappear, or divide under the blending modes will completely turn them to white. So that was right here in your layers. You can play with this area. You can also just click Control I, which will invert it and just make it white. And then I just save this. And I usually save it as a JPEG if it's all set. And then it should save. And if you go to print it, just make sure you print it the exact size. Okay.